All right, right now in the five series, we're going to look at five albums that I hardly play, but I love. I know that doesn't make sense, but we're going to get into it. All right. First up, Exile on Main Street, my favorite album by my favorite rock group. Exile on Main Street is just jam packed with quality musical gems. It's arguably the Rolling Stones' most celebrated album, and it's just got everything from blues to country to folk to R&B to gospel. It's all in here, and it's a double disc. And I feel like I can't just have it as background because I just want to take time out and listen to it because every track kind of has its own lane, and I want to enjoy each track to the fullness of my capacity and just soak it up. And I'm busy, and sometimes I don't have the time to just commit as much music as I have. Sometimes I don't have the time to just commit to listening to something on that level, but I want to do it with this album. That's why I hardly listen to it. But now and again, if I'm in the right zone, it'll be in the afternoon or something, I'll throw it on and I'll be like, whoa. Next up, Ghetto Reality, Nancy Dupree, a social experiment of an album where the teacher, Nancy Dupree, composed these songs for her students. Songs of racial equality, black unity, black power. They reference Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, James Brown, so on and so forth. It's a recording of the time, and it's earnest and simple. And it's a record that it also gives me lessons in life too. Like sometimes less is more. Just keep it simple. Just just be earnest and be true, and you can create something special. And that's why this record is a very important record to me. And I have to be in the mood to listen to it. Not because it's a hard record to listen to it, I just want to give it um, the due patronage or give it the time, my time that it deserves. Because she gave her time in crafting something that was very special. All right. Nancy Dupree, Ghetto Reality. Nas Illmatic. I remember when this album came out, I remember the anticipation behind this album, and me and my friends listened to it and just being blown away by the lyrical the lyrical dexterity, and we knew we were on another verge in hip hop in terms of MC capabilities. And it's like I've been chasing that ever since with this album. It's almost like I'm trying to get that feeling again. So it's one of those records that it's kind of weird because I feel like I'm in the mood to listen to Illmatic. It'll be once every 2 to 3 months, and I'll put it on. I won't blast it. I'll have it at mid sound, and I'll give it a listen. I'll just be like, "Wow, this is such an incredible record." And yeah, wow, this is such an incredible record. Anyway, Marcus Valle, Preval do Tempo, Brazilian pop, soul, rock, jazz, fusion record. I've got quite a few Marcus Valle records. This is my favorite Marcus Valle record, and it's just filled with musical nuggets, and it's a record that I always draw something else from it every time I listen to it. Even though it's pretty simple, but it is backed by the great Azimuth band on this, recorded in 1973. But I think what may have affected me with this record too, I used to play it out at DJ gigs because it's such a DJ friendly record. It's such a upbeat, fun, jazzy, funky record. And this guy came up to me and said, "You're playing this OG Marcus Valle out? You're beating up this record? Man, you need to put that record away." And that may have affected me too. But anyway, I don't think that's what it is. I think I just don't play this record often because I just love it so much. So anyway, next up, Alice Coltrane, Journey in Sachi Danada. Um, this was an introduction into Alice Coltrane for me, was an introduction into spiritual jazz. And this record is just a record I want to be smothered in. I just want to just submit to it and be caught up in the rapture of this beautiful um, jazz masterpiece. And for that, I have to be in a certain frame of mind that I'm not always in. Therefore, I only play it now and again. Five records that I love, but I hardly play. Hi-Fi Recluse is the group. Good Fine Records is the label, and let's get it.